Fancy lad.
Fancy lad.
Fancy
Podcast.
lad.
Fancy lad.
Fancy lad.
Podcast. Gonna talk to my friends. Gonna share a
Fancy
thought.
lad.
Gonna have a laugh. That's what I
Fancy
thought.
lad.
Fancy lad.
Fancy
Fancy
lad.
podcast. Fancy lad. Fancy lad
Fancy
podcast. Yeah.
And we're back on the Fancy Lad podcast.
Oh, we are back.
And boy, am I jazzed.
Pig is very jazzed. You can tell because the lighting changed.
Yeah, I'm so jazzed. I'm about to move to Utah, Mark.
Thanks for acknowledging me.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was just a
shit.
background guy.
I forgot that was the general plan. I thought that you'd like the, let's call it an NBA Jam reference.
See, now he likes it now that you said it was an NBA
Yeah.
Jam reference. If it was straight NBA,
Yeah, that would have been shit.
he wouldn't have been as jazzed.
Yeah, it's true.
Eh?
And for all the Patreon viewers out there who pay $9.99 a month,
Mhm.
I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised by this fluorescent lighting.
I'm not sure if it's fluorescent, but
Or whatever you want to. What would you call it? Neon?
well, it's I call it chill zone is what I have it labeled on the phone.
Yeah, Cumberland Farms chill zone, which
Yeah.
is weird.
Yeah,
That's
the chill
labeled
zone.
That whole thing.
Well, that's what it's named after, is the chill zone.
Well, you can call it the Cumberland Farms chill zone, which is what it's actually labeled on your phone.
Well, it is called the Cumberland Farms chill zone on my phone, but I cannot actually call it a Cumberland Farms chill zone because I do not sell little sandwiches that you can microwave.
That is true. You don't sell them. You just have them in stock.
Well, yeah, but I need to eat them.
Yeah,
I didn't buy them for resale.
exactly. Nor do you want to have to file the taxes for that sort of thing.
No.
So I'm just going to acknowledge our special guest, just so he's not kind of the elephant in the room. Tom, co-host Tom Tweak.
That's me. I'm not the elephant.
Yeah, no. The special guest, which isn't Tom,
Not me.
not me,
Not the elephant.
not Big,
No. Not Big, not Tom.
would have to be Mark Fallon,
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Mark.
made famous from PJ Ladd's part in the Boston Massacre video.
Thanks, PJ.
I think that's edited out of the one on YouTube.
No way.
Yeah.
How does
Really?
that make
Yeah.
you feel, Mark?
Better, maybe?
Relieved?
Yeah. Yeah. They're not there to see that.
What are you talking about, dude? Heel flip, half flip.
Mm.
Heel flip,
Right.
half flip.
I mean, it's like 6 seconds.
Ollie airwalk.
That was not intentional.
I thought it was
Yeah.
Ollie
You
no
can
foot.
Thank Corden for deciding something worthwhile had happened.
Thanks, Corden.
Or blame him.
Damn
I mean,
you, Corden.
Matt said he liked that trick.
No, I'm just kidding. I
Yeah.
like it too.
You heard it
It's a-
here
it's a-
first. Matt Thomasello liked that trick.
It's more of a no foot Ollie though. Than
Yeah.
an airwalk, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Well, you were wearing airwalks.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
Air
well.
speeds.
That's my mistake.
Airspeed wheels?
Just wanted to give back
you're
to
wearing-
Christian
Land speed.
Tech any way you could.
Land speed. Sorry. Messing up the references.
How dare you? Land speed is going to be fucking pissed.
Yeah, Bam's gonna
Bam,
be fucking
yeah.
pissed when he hears this.
You guys know him.
Bam.
Yeah.
Do
yeah,
I?
That's true.
No,
We
you
do
do.
know him.
I know of him.
No, you stayed at his place.
Yeah.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't there. We never actually even got to talk to him.
He didn't even
Who let
read-
you? I know you didn't. I know he wasn't there, but who'd you talk to? Like his fucking dad?
No, the good homie.
Well, I talked to his mom on the phone the next morning when his uncle showed up and was confused about who all these random people were sleeping in their house.
I was fucking pissed.
He was fucking pissed.
I mean, Bam's had some troubles. I could see why he might be suspicious of,
Well, he was the one who let us, stay there. But
They didn't
like
know.
I said, it was through the good homie.
Ape didn't know.
Yell exit skate swords.
Yes, skate swords.
Yeah, no, Bam's going through a lot of trouble, but he's got help from Dr. Phil now. Have you been following that?
No.
You should.
It would be hard for me to be less interested in something than that story.
Oh my God, Mark. Childhood hero Bam Margera reaches out to Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil lends his helping hand to a ex-pro skater in need. What could be more interesting?
The man is a fraud.
Which one?
Yeah.
Dr. Phil, Bam's cool.
Hell
Jump off
yeah.
the
Fuck
building.
yeah, dude.
Fuck you, Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
Yeah, legs of Bam.
yeah, Bam's sick.
Bam is sick. Fuck
Even
you,
that,
Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I kind of want to go to Bam's house for that barbecue. I think it's like November 10th.
Yeah, you have to bring something though.
I'll bring fucking
Yeah.
Kielbasa's sausage.
Bullshit.
All right.
That seems appropriate.
Guess you're right.
That would be
It's
nice.
a barbecue.
Yeah. I was gonna bring napkins.
Oh. Yeah, I was going to bring fucking yellow mustard and squirt it all over fucking Raytheon.
Yeah, that's why I'm bringing napkins.
Because he's going to be fucking pissed.
But he's gonna be fucking thankful when I wipe it off with these fucking napkins that I brought.
Mark, Raytheon hates mustard. I don't know if you remember that from the CKY series.
No. When does that pop up?
I think CKY 3.
I kind of tuned out at that point.
It's the same one that has the that song with the Skeletor and He-Man, like as like sex buddies.
Right. I know. I remember.
You know.
Yeah. I know the one.
I saw that one like twice, I think.
All right. Well,
Didn't stick with you.
No, I decided I was too cool for Bam, I think, at that point, because he was on, TV and, he was on Element.
All good reasons.
Yeah, so I was kind of over him. Although that audio part was around that time, I think, and that was good.
yeah, that was right before it. But yeah, no, it wasn't as good as 1 and 2. Yeah, and he was on Element. Yeah, let me name a few other people's. Who
Yeah,
who were
I
on
know. I mean,
Element.
he left Toy
Donnie
Machine to
Barley,
be. He left Toy Machine to
Chad
be on Element.
Muska,
Actually, so did Barley.
Nigel Houston. Your point being?
Yeah, I see what you're getting at here.
Hold on. I'll tell you what I'm getting at. My boy Brent. Yeah, that's
didn't-
right. Brent.
Okay,
Best skater in the world, Brent.
I didn't say I was right. I
Barley.
said I decided I was too cool for it,
Yeah.
and that. Ironically, is not a cool thing to do.
And they're not cool because they sell a lot of skateboards and give their skaters money by selling to malls.
No, I don't think it was the popularity at the time that made me dislike. I liked them a lot in the late '90s. I bought a bunch of Reese Forbes boards for some reason.
That is weird.
Probably
I think it's
because
'cause
he
they
was
were
a tall
small.
fucker like you.
Yeah, but the boards were small. I bought a bunch of really small boards for like a year. Got that Muska Kamikaze Mini.
Ooh,
Roman tried to talk me out of it with good reason.
classic Roman.
But
He
I
said,
did do a
"No,
triple
I wanna
flip
do
on
triple
it.
flips. Yeah, I knew it.
One.
I knew it was. I
Well,
thought you were
no.
the triple flip king.
No, I did it once off a curb.
Sounds like king of me.
Yeah, sounds like AKA Rodney Mullen's triple flip off the curb.
Yeah, I
Mark Fallon on bath salts, triple flipping off curbs.
Yeah, I think that's probably exactly where I got the idea from. I was also trying to do a lot of like Casper slides and shit like that.
Any success with Casper slides?
No.
They're tough.
Yeah, I did a couple dark slides somehow,
I believe that.
but that fucks up your board so much.
Yeah, it's kind of like end of life type of thing.
Yeah, and it was definitely not end of life on some of these boards, so that was a big mistake.
Did Vay tell you to do it?
I think this is before I even knew Vay. This was like 90 or maybe 2000.
Pre-Vay.
Before, I mean, I knew him from the 99 video.
That's kind of like knowing him.
Right.
He hasn't changed much.
Mark, do you think somebody could do a primo board slide on a handrail?
No. I think that's physically impossible.
You don't think there's enough surface
Oh.
area, or you think it just wouldn't balance? Talking flat or round handrail?
Ooh.
Either. Handrail?
Yep, talking handrail.
I don't think it makes sense in terms of physics. Like, how's that board
that?
going to stay up?
What's that
Should we
mean?
get John in here?
No,
Explain
no,
it to us.
no, sorry.
I'm just trying to think of tricks that haven't been done yet, Mark.
I mean, you guys could probably make it happen with 2 decks. You know?
But I only have one dick.
Jesus Christ.
What, do you think this guy was fucking Nightcrawler or something? The X-Men,
He has 2 dicks?
apparently.
Who says that?
That's in like the in like one of the bonus features of the X-Men movies. One of like the writers is like, if he's got all those fingers, you gotta think,
He's got 3 fingers.
how many danglers does he have? Yeah, but I mean thumb.
So he's got,
So he's
2
got 2
fingers.
dicks and one chode with a real extra thick nail on it.
Oh,
Hey, I didn't
That
write
is
the comics.
f-
I didn't write the
horrifying.
comics. I didn't write the comics. Complain to Stan Lee.
he also didn't write many comics.
Well, complain to him about that then. Oh,
What the fuck was that?
this is a Clown Shoes brand beer.
Really? Because I can't see the label from here.
You can't see what the label says?
No. Can you read it to me?
Yeah, hold on, let me get closer to it. Oh, this is the insert name here. It's real good. It's very hoppy.
Nice. Yeah, it looks good.
It is good. What do you have?
Bubble Farm IPA.
Again?
Yeah, again.
I'll get you a different one for after the commercial break.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. And not a little
Appreciate
crispy either.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, of
seriously.
course.
Seriously. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
the best one.
And can you not make
That's
it a
good.
mango Kolsch either? Because I feel like I've just been tearing through those.
It's going to be one you've never even heard of before.
Perfect.
You're going to be surprised.
Okay.
You're going
Good.
to love it.
Well, I can't wait to see what that is.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Yeah. So, Mark,
Yeah.
I'm sure you got 1,000,001 questions for us.
Yeah. Do you want me to ask you questions?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Thought you never ask.
Yeah.
How many times did it take you to do that Thrasher thing where you did the hard flip, like hippie jump?
Oh, the full spread something else in Thrasher featuring Big.
Yeah.
The hard flip hippie jump through the bike rack,
Yeah.
which they actually, I thought they were getting rid of the spot, but they actually just redid the ground so I can go back and do it again if I wanted to.
Oh, perfect. And you want to, right?
Why?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How long did that take?
it only took, it took 2 days. The first day, though, was the straight on angle, long lens, where I land and I did a tail skid.
Yeah.
And I remember just stopping there because I had the idea of taking a photo with Rob Collins, and I said, all right, well, that counts as land. I know I can land it, so now that I know that I can land it, I'm going to stop. I'm going to wait for the professional photographer to be here, Rob Collins, and then I'm going to come back, and I didn't even plan on it. I didn't have Thrasher even as a thought in my head. And
What were you thinking?
Hear that, Thrasher?
He said, Big, have you heard of something else from Thrasher? I said, yeah. And he said, I think this might actually be good enough to be in there.
Why
And
not the regular magazine?
That's pretty cool. Because something else is the one part where they put all their
Yeah, I know.
creative tricks.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because it's something else.
It's something
Yeah,
else that's
yeah.
not a handrail or a stair set, Mark. You understand?
It's other
Or
than.
a bowl.
Or
Other
what?
than.
A bowl?
I mean, Burnett wanted to put it on the cover.
Begged.
Begged, but
Pleaded.
he already had 4 different color covers for that issue, and one of them already was in JP with Brandon Westgate board sliding up the Brookside Rail.
Well, that was crazy.
So I didn't want to, compete with the exclusivity of the JP location. I said, you know what? There can't be 2 JP covers.
No, can't be.
Give Westgate the cover.
Mm-hmm.
He's been bitching and moaning to me for a while now. Why can't I have a cover on Thrasher? You just made a photo on JP. Cranberries. Cranberry bog.
So you didn't really answer it. How long did it take you?
2 days.
Well,
What do you want? Hours that I
Tries.
clocked?
yeah. Was it quick or not?
It didn't take that long the second day.
Okay.
First day was one of those days where it was sweltering hot, and you probably should have brought a little more water than you had.
Mhm.
Even though the cafe's right there on the corner.
That just seems so far.
So damn far. And none of your friends are going to go
Well, they're all
get
busy
you the
watching.
water.
They're all
You
busy
know?
watching.
They're all busy watching.
Gotta watch.
It might have been, it might have been 3 times, because I remember the first time there was a guy heckling me across the street from that rehab place where all the druggies go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I know the one.
You know the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird. I see you there every Tuesday and Thursday.
Those are the only days you see me there.
Yeah. Not that I'm going there for any reason myself.
Yeah, no. And I'm just around that area, it just so happens.
Yeah. But anyway, I remember him laughing at me from across the street like a clown that I am. But I remember specifically that day I was trying to do it with a quick layback on the rail, which is weird.
What?
One hand, like I would like, it was like a bunny hop. Like, you know how you hop over your friend's shoulders and you're like, whoop,
Leapfrog.
Okay.
little
Yeah.
leapfrog
You were trying to do that,
with the hard flip.
and you didn't.
You didn't do that.
No, I didn't do that. But
Yeah.
luckily I stopped trying that and did something better that didn't involve hands because, you know, skateboarding's a little like soccer, Mark. You want to use
In
your
what
feet.
way?
You don't
Yeah.
want to use your hands.
Unless you're the goalie.
Skateboards weren't meant to be grabbed.
Bird skaters are like goalies. They can use their hands.
Yep.
Do you guys, has your opinion on street grabs evolved at all throughout your career?
Yeah.
In what way?
I like them.
And you used to not.
Probably, yeah. Probably used to not. But, you know, I never know. I mean, yeah, I used to, not that I like, disliked them. Just didn't care for them.
I feel like they were less good-looking ones out and about. You know?
Except,
Some
I
people
always,
really bone them out now. And they can look real good.
I always liked a good Japan Air. Oh, God, I love that trick.
Mm.
Does Josh Casper's Benihana off of the kicker ramp at that high school count as a street grab?
Sure does.
Hell yeah. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it
Yeah,
doesn't get much better.
Benihanas are sick, too. And that airwalk down the Love Park 4.
Oh, who did
It
that?
was like Donnie Bianco or something.
Right.
In the 4-on-1 opener.
Yeah, that was fucking bizarre.
Yeah, that was sick.
People just started going nuts in that thing all at the same time.
Then Louis did a fakey one down like a double set. It was sick.
Yeah. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, we can't talk about him. He got canceled.
Barletta?
Oh, wrong movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't grab my board. Can't reach it. Can you grab your board, Mark?
Yeah.
Neither can I, Mark.
Kind of.
You just gotta
I guess I can see you got those long fingers.
think about it
I
different.
can't reach my board and I can't reach my
Probably.
dick.
I think I'm doing it wrong. Also, I think it's just because it's inside.
My dick?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it for me.
Oh.
But yeah, it probably applies to you as well.
You could do one of those bullshit like tray flip tail grabs.
I can't do either of those tricks.
Yeah, because you
Okay,
just have to
shove
grab
it.
it,
Shove
just
it,
with a
tail
little
grab.
pinch, and then
Yeah.
No, it's like
roll it.
it's rotating. It's on the way.
Right.
You just
that's what I'm saying. Just
Orders up. Grab it
Yeah.
real quick.
like grabbing a little tissue and dropping it.
Mm. Yeah,
Never
it's
been
a,
able to grab my board.
it's a graceful trick if done right.
I can only grab the nose.
No,
be
I don't.
honest.
I don't
I know
believe
it
you
doesn't
guys.
count.
I don't believe you guys.
Oh my God, Mark!
Why wouldn't you believe that? Why would
My
you lie
legs
Of course
are
you
like
could do
two
it.
freaking tree trunks. Have you ever seen a tree trunk bend perpendicular?
Have you ever seen an oak tree do a melon grab? Because I have.
Seriously.
And it's fucking horrifying.
It's fucking sick. I mean, horrifying. Yeah.
I think you guys just gotta try it. You know, just do a melon.
Whenever I say no, I can't. Whenever I say that, somebody says, "Oh, you just gotta do yoga."
You don't have to do yoga.
Thank
just,
you, Mark. Finally.
Finally, somebody has
just
a
have to
voice of reason.
Finally someone that
Bend.
fucking gets it.
Your knees
Oh, jeez.
when you're about to ollie, and then
Oh.
stay crouched more, and then grab the front or the back of your board. I mean, an indie? Come on.
Oh, it's just that easy, huh, Mark?
It is.
All right, let me
Truly.
tell you. Okay, so next time you go to El Toro and you
Truly.
want to switch tray down it, let me tell you how to do it. You just ride up to the stair set, switch, set
This
up
is fucking
for a
asinine.
switch tray, pop the tail, scoop it, flick with the other foot, and then you're going to want to catch it with
Yep.
your front foot,
I know
and
that
then
part.
you're going to land at the bottom
Bottom
of
is
the
This is such
set.
an extreme
and then
example of a
bend your
simple
knees and ride
fucking
away.
concept. That is extreme.
So I'm going to do a melon. You're going to switch tray El Toro. We finally settled it.
Yeah.
Mark can do switch trays, though.
Exactly. So that's why he's bringing it.
That's true.
It's absurd. There's ramps.
That's true.
They give you more time in the air.
Yeah, I've never been able to clock those
What do you mean?
ramps.
Clock them?
Yeah, like I can't pop an ollie off of them, and I can't really get an air too good. People say to early grab, but I'm not too sturdy. That's the thing. You can see me early grab, and it doesn't look too sturdy at all. It looks like a house of cards that's about to fall over at any second, Mark.
That was also canceled.
Yeah, we can't talk about that either. Shit.
All right. I don't know what to tell you. I believe that you could do it, and I think your disbelief is the only thing preventing it from happening.
See, now that's reasonable. Damn it. He might be right there. We might be able to do it.
What the hell can we talk about then? Doug Heffernan's cameos on the show Cosby? Oh, fuck.
Or what about Dougie Doug's full? He was part of the main cast of Cosby.
Was he?
Dougie Doug.
I never watched it.
No, he was.
I've been vindicated.
It's great. Dougie Doug, cool runnings.
Oh.
But also, we probably shouldn't be talking about Dougie Doug
Yeah.
because of his relation to.
Right. Not being a sponsor of the podcast.
Right.
Not.
And nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be in the background here. You guys got business to discuss, right? I don't.
Yeah, well, that
That's
was
true.
I kind of liked it when you I usually ask that question at the end of the podcast when I'm losing steam.
Right.
That
What question?
you must have a million questions for us.
Oh, I see.
But I was losing it right at the beginning, so I just
I see.
tossed it out there and you.
Do you have any news about the upcoming video that would be useful to share?
Do I have any news about the upcoming video
That's a good question.
that would be useful to share?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That is a really good question.
Doesn't really seem like it. I think.
Well, let's take a quick break and we'll come back and maybe we'll hear the answer to that question. And if not, something else.
That's true.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
My wife and I loved our son so much, we had to name him after our favorite Clown Shoes brand beer, Lil Crispy.
Daddy, who are you talking to?
Oh, no one, son. Go back to sleep.
Okay, if you say so.
Lil Crispy is a welcoming, crisp ale that is as approachable as they come.
Now, are you sure you don't talk to anyone, Dad? Because I can hear you talking.
No, son, no, you're dreaming.
I mean, I know it's just a baby, but I can hear you talking.
No, I'm serious. Get back to bed right now, Lil Crispy.
Okay, yeah, you're the boss.
With subtle malt sweetness and smooth
No, I definitely hear
overall
you
flavor.
talking.
Now, son, what did I say? Get back into your bed.
It's just I
no,
know it.
right now.
Oh, what's that?
No,
What
wait,
do you
no,
have
that's
there?
mine. No,
Give me some of
don't drink that. You can't drink that. No, that's for me. That's
Oh,
Daddy's fuel.
It's so crispy, I want
God.
more.
I'm gonna have to go and get more Lil Crispy Crisp Ale
Give me some.
from Clown Shoes Beer.
Dad, give me some.
Find out where to buy your
Dad,
Lil Crispy
Dad,
Crisp
give me
Ale at
some. Daddy,
clownshoesbeer.com.
Daddy, give me some.
Lil Crispy Crisp Ale is not for babies.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back.
Yes, we are back.
Mark, boy, am I glad you asked about the new Fancy Lad video.
Yeah.
What is it? FL5, Swamps of the Id, Secrets of the Clown Box. Yeah, we all got together.
Is it both of those names? Is that just a
Those
A
are just
run-on
all
sentence.
working titles.
okay?
Yeah.
They work, though.
They sure do.
Yeah, we all got
Secrets
together.
of the Clown Box.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah. I don't know what to make of it.
Oh, okay, cool. Because
There
that
we
was actually the OG.
And what was the
working
other
title.
one? Swamps of the Id?
Yeah.
Swamps of the Id. Yeah,
That
That's
sounds like
That's an FA special for you.
yeah. Father Alexander riffed that on the said podcast that you're on.
oh yeah, I listened to that one.
Nice.
I think I've listened to all of them so far except for the most recent one just because I haven't had time.
And because you dislike Abe.
No, actually I like every time I've been around Abe, he's been a very pleasant person.
I just said that's upset Abe for a split second. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Abe. I feel
no.
bad.
So you're a fan of the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
we
is-
got a fan in our
That is
midst.
great to actually have a fan on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm
This
a
is
subscriber.
Very unusual.
He
He
subscribes.
subscribes. I don't think I've rated it.
Mm.
We could use people rating the podcast. I mean, who knows? Could use people subscribing to, but who knows?
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing about the podcast, Mark?
Good question.
We like these alphabetical, by the way.
Before I get back to the video news.
Let's see. I like the nature of the conversations is pretty freewheeling. I mean, it's one of the strengths of podcasts generally. But I don't know a lot about most of the people that have been on here. Even like Vay and Fisk, who I've known for a long time, said some things that was news to me. So that's good. I like the theme song.
Theme song's good.
Thank you.
The vocal is pretty jazzy.
Thank you.
Hard to figure out what's going on in terms of the timing.
I would like to announce that those vocals were actually me.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Shit. Idiot.
God damn it.
You thought you had everyone fooled.
And the music sounds like Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh, well, I gotta say, Tony made the music in like 30 seconds, and then I improvised over that first try.
Why don't you get him on here?
That would be nice.
We could say that he's on here right now.
Well, he's here right now with us. But
Yeah,
we
exactly,
haven't
but
mic'd
he's
him
not
up yet.
mic'd up.
Oh, Tony, do you want to get mic'd? No. Okay, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, he looks
Oh,
pissed
wait,
that we
actually, no, he's showing us he actually,
No,
he
wait.
is mic'd up.
No, he isn't. He's unzipping his pants. He's mooning us.
Oh, shit.
Don't spread your cheeks. No, Tony.
Damn it, Tony. Got enough real estate on that ass to fucking sell a house and have some leftover for yourself or something like that.
That ass looks like he's got higher ceilings than the Fancy Lad podcast studio, which notoriously has 10 to 12 foot high ceilings.
Seriously. No, yeah, you can put it away now. Wait. Okay.
Okay, it's gone.
I don't think Tony has ever spoken to me directly.
You're lucky.
Yeah, he always turns to me and says, Big, can you tell Mark that I like his shirt?
I don't think I have any shirts he would like.
Yeah,
that sounds like a lie.
Yeah, I know. But what would he say to you? That's the thing.
Nothing.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not blaming him.
Can't blame Tony.
Yeah, no, he seems like a real nice guy.
He's the best. You would love him.
I know he likes cool shit. I like him.
I would really like one day. I'd like to stick you, Tony, and Sean Tweak in a room together
and just wait,
just see
let
what
that
happens.
simmer and percolate.
Even though you and Sean already have a great rapport.
Do we?
Well, that's true. Fair argument, Mark.
Yeah.
He likes it, Sean Tweak.
Yeah, Sean's cool.
So yeah, the news about the video is
Yeah.
that we all got together, we threw a party, and then we all took turns filming each other's enders, and we all got our ender in the same day.
Yay!
Shit.
It was pretty crazy.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. Is anyone using that trampoline? Is that still happening?
Ooh.
No, the trampoline is R.I.P.
Out
yeah.
of commission.
Ripped.
As of,
Mm,
R.I.P.
course.
PED.
Yeah, R.I.P. P.E.D.
I got it. That took me a minute. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's all right. It's not like it's a PED cast or anything. That would be a little weird if we had a pedcast. Sorry.
We'd probably get shut down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Especially you with those frames and that jacket.
I know. And the van and the haircut. You don't have to remind me.
Yeah.
All right.
Not to mention
Been
all
pulled
the,
over a few times now.
Not to
Really?
mention all the prisoners in the
Yeah, and the
basement.
guy, hey, buddy. Pop the trunk.
That's a
But
cop?
sir, it's a door. It's just a
Sir, you can
open
look
cabinet.
through the windows.
There's
it's
no
a club
trunk.
wagon.
I'm telling you, there's no
Pop
trunk.
the trunk.
Yeah, just an ocean of hams
Yeah.
kills a cop.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, isn't that great that at any given time the van has like 12 empty beer cans in it?
Yeah, and then probably like 18 full ones.
Yeah, probably.
You really think there are 18 full ones in there right now?
Well, if there's a 30 and 12 are empty.
That's true. We're not in the business of buying many 30s. Maybe a 24 and then a six-pack.
maybe a 24.
cold
yeah,
six-pack
with a cold 6-pack.
to warm me up to get ready to drink 24 room temp beers. You know? You know how it works.
Yeah, I do. I
You get
do.
that? Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
I'm familiar. Yeah.
You're familiar.
I know. We had the idea, somebody needs to reach out to Rocket League to get that Fancy Lad van in there as a car and have just beer cans pouring out the boost.
Oh, that should be
That's-
the goal animation. Should just be a bunch of beer cans falling out of the back of a van.
The boost also. Just beer cans everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Or
All
maybe-
cylinders.
Maybe pizza slices as well.
Skaters love pizza and beer.
We love pizza and beer.
It's true.
Do you think that's because we're skaters?
I think so.
Damn it.
Um,
I hate being a stereotype,
I know, it sucks.
but it's fucking sick at the same time because I love pizza and beer.
Yeah, same.
says Michael. I guess he doesn't like beer.
Michelangelo, do you think any of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles drank a lot of beer?
Well,
Splinter was just like super cool. Turtles, I got you something to get lit.
Dude, you seen the Sistine Chapel, dude.
Splinter, you're the coolest, man. Oh, yeah.
Which
some of that, bro. You ever
which
watched
one's
the
that
new
supposed to
Ninja
be?
Turtles?
No.
Well, that was Michelangelo, and that was Donatello in the background.
Okay.
Yo, we're about to get turned up. Turtles unite! And they all shotgun a beer. Homework sucks.
Yeah, that would be sick if it was like the Ninja Turtles, the college years, like Saved by the Bell.
Angsty teenage mutant ninjas. That'd be scary.
This sounds like a
Exactly.
good pitch.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Just let Adult Swim know.
It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Yeah, why-
except it's angsty teenage mutant ninjas.
It just sucks that whenever there's a good idea for anything, it's like the only venue is Adult Swim,
I don't think that's true. You seen Fargo?
Everyone's always like, yep, pitch it to Adult Swim.
Yeah. Yeah, FX is a good network to get on if you don't want any of the material you make to be available on the streaming service.
Yeah.
FX, yell exit to FX, fucking it up on their fucking app and their
Yeah,
streaming service.
wanted
not
to watch
having any
Atlanta.
of their series
Don't want to
available.
start in season 3.
Yeah, I've
like
heard
fucking
Atlanta was
episode
really good.
4.
I guess I'll. I mean, I pay for FX. I guess I'll just download their app and I'll watch it. Oh, it's just a poster for the show.
Ugh.
That's weird.
So this is a skateboarding podcast usually, right? I don't mean to-
Usually.
Until people bring up FX.
Typically.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, way
But
off base here.
I'm gonna see the Joker tonight. So now it's not. Now it's a
Tonight?
Now it's a Batman podcast about the Dark Knight.
Mark and I both already saw Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And yeah,
All I want to say is that it's weird that Joaquin Phoenix is actually the son of Christopher Walken and had to change his name because of it.
I know. And it's weird that he changed his name to sound like he was related to River Phoenix.
Yeah,
who he is not. But River Phoenix
Mhm.
is actually the
Yep.
son of Joan Rivers' brother.
Speaking of, we should have River Phoenix on the podcast sometime.
We should get him on. Mark?
Mark?
I think I'm going to pass on this one.
I guess he doesn't know who River Phoenix is.
Or Joan Rivers, for that matter.
Or Joan Rivers' son.
Joan River apostrophe S's son.
Jesus.
I think you got that backwards. I think her last name is Rivers apostrophe.
Oh, we're going to have to cut this
If
whole
she's a
thing out.
possessive.
We're going to have to cut this whole thing out.
Yeah, seriously.
I fucked up the apostrophes.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Joan Rivers did. Thank you. You heard it here first, folks. Joan Rivers fucks up apostrophes.
Yep.
On the daily. So, Big, the movie was awesome. How you liked it?
Joaquin Walken
It was good, though.
is his name.
You like? It was sick in the very beginning when
Dude.
they like.
Dude, I haven't seen it. No,
you just saw
Joker
it last night,
spoilers.
right? Oh,
no,
oh,
no.
you haven't seen it.
I was going to see it tonight, dude. What are you doing
sorry.
spoiling the Joker for
You know,
me?
I'm sorry. I totally was about to spoil it. I thought you said you saw it.
there is one terrible song choice in that movie, and it's baffling.
Yeah,
You'll know it when it happens.
it's when they play the hives.
Yeah,
I thought it was
is
Jet.
Is
Oh
it?
wait, no, it was
I
Jet.
got
That's right.
soul, but I'm not a soldier.
Yeah, no, it's weird. There's like one scene, and at the end, he's like, "All right, Jeannie Johnson, here's J.I. with a little bit of the Killers."
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to play real well.
For all
More
you
than a
5
half
listeners
mile.
out there, no, yeah.
No, we don't have 5 listeners that have gone to karaoke.
Oh, I've
You're
looked
assuming,
at the numbers.
You're assuming our friends listen to it.
I think they're the only ones who are listening to it.
I would be surprised.
But
Maybe you guys should buy an ad on another podcast.
There are other podcasts?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Where would we get an ad?
Mark, we're trying to get
You
paid
exchange
for
money
this
for goods and
podcast,
services.
and now we're paying money. This doesn't make any sense.
I didn't design the system, man.
It's true.
I just think, that's how promotion works.
You were given this world. You didn't make it.
What is that?
Tupac.
I don't know.
Tupac.
I don't know a lot of Tupac. Shocking,
okay.
I'm sure, yeah.
It's okay. Mark, what
He's got that song and Chump on this.
do you think
That's
the
true.
worst skate song is that was used in a video?
Ooh. Shit. Is it in there's that like terrible spoken word. I think it's in Superconductor. The Foundation video.
Oh, what? That song's cool.
No, it's terrible.
It sounds like Dennis Hopper.
Yeah.
Jaundice.
It's some
Definitely
beat poetry
jaundice.
horse shit.
Dude,
I hate it.
That song's magically jazzed.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
All right, I disagree respectfully.
Gotta respect it.
Gotta respect his opinion, but I'm gonna disagree
Respectfully.
respectfully.
This is a hard question.
That's what Fancy Lab Podcast is all about, the tough questions.
The tough questions, Mark.
The Prime section in 20 Shot, that Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young song, I fucking
Oh
hate
yeah,
it.
that did suck.
And why is that in the video?
Yeah.
It's not exciting
just-
or anything. It's
That is
just like,
just throwing a wrench in the gears.
yeah, it's too bad. Some people like, King Gale deserves better.
Not a big CSNY fan, huh?
They're all right, but I really hate that song, and I really hate it in that video, especially because the rest of the music in that video is awesome.
I could do without the C in the end.
I like Nash better than Stills.
We'll have to talk about that on a different podcast.
Yeah. What about when Reynolds skated to that band that was I'm a Robot? And what about I'm a Robot, speaking of?
Yeah, I didn't love that. It wasn't offensive though.
Yeah. I guess it was more of a, just a sign of the times.
Yeah, I mean, I bet some of those like shitty company, like the Dark Star video or something, probably has some pretty awful music.
Yeah, we're going to have to get that song from Leigh Peterson's part and play it, though, just so that people can know, because I'm fucking... You know what? Now I disrespectfully disagree, and I'm pissed.
I mean, I guess it's original, but I've hated watching that part because of that. That's kind of the criteria I'm going with when it ruins the part.
Tom, I'm going to rip that song. I'm going to send it to you. You can insert it right here.
Okay, I'll do that.
I think Brian Anderson's song in Modus Operandi kind of sucks. I know it's a Muscat beat.
Boy, was that a great song. And how can you say that Muscat beat sucks, dude?
The music in the video is so good too. It's like Built to Spill, and that Mike Carroll song is awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy. The beats.
Yeah,
crazy.
They get into the editing too. It's a fucking bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Big Brother had that intro.
In what?
I think it was crap. Anyway, sorry to bring up music at all, Mark.
Why?
Because it's like the only thing in skate videos besides skating. So I thought it might have been interesting. Because you like music.
It's true.
Skateboarding.
What is your favorite part that has a song that you don't like?
Interesting. You know what? I'm going to have to think about that one and circle back to it.
Classic Mark Fallon question.
The first one that comes to mind is that, that the one that sparked this whole thing in my mind. The Daewon part from round 3 with the Killer song.
Yeah, that was not great.
Yeah,
I mean, the part was.
exactly.
Yeah. He's always had that. The Decca video had fucking terrible music.
Yeah.
The promo was pretty good, though. That had Bombs Over Baghdad. That promo was sick.
Yeah, promo was really good.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, JB Goulet would use terrible, like, French hip-hop, and that was always a bummer.
Baguette? Where is my baguette? What? I did not hear you. I do not understand. Where is my baguette?
Tonight is gonna be a massacre.
Okay, that was English. I'm still looking for my baguette.
Straight after sun go down.
Along those same lines, Lucas Puig had that Frank Zappa song that I hate in, what was that, in Freedom Fries?
Dude, that song fucking rules.
I hate it.
That song fucking goes. And it was in Bon Appetit.
Sorry.
Bon
Oh, yeah,
Appetit.
he had that.
He had his sympathy for the devil in Freedom Fries. By a little band called The Round
Did he?
Shout.
I don't think he did. He has the first part
Swear
in
to
Freedom
God,
Fries, right?
he
And it's
had his
really
sympathy
short?
for the devil.
All right.
Go ahead, check my facts.
No, I'll take your word for it.
Internet's not working.
Shit. Pretty sure it was a live version.
Adds up.
Yeah.
That's why Shazam didn't recognize it.
All right, well, I'm going to prove it to Mark after the podcast. We don't have to worry about wasting time looking it up.
I mean, we can.
It's true, we could.
We could worry about it.
Yeah. Mark, I got a job at the airport today.
Today.
Yeah, today.
Wow.
Today.
How'd that go?
I snuck in to the room, the hiring room.
What do you mean by that? It's kind of vague.
Benton, F.U. Stoop, he works at the airport.
Uh-huh.
And he told me he's been trying to get me a job. And then he kept asking his boss. And they emailed me and I didn't reply in time. So he talked to her and she never replied to him. But then he just told me when and where the interview was and just told me to show up. And then I wasn't on the list of the 50 people that they hired. I just snuck into the room and pretended to be on the list. And then they're like, "You're all hired. Congratulations."
Well, that's an alarming story because you would think an airport would be a pretty secure location.
Yeah,
like
they-
what if you
difficult
just
to sneak into
snuck
a
into
place.
that room
Well,
with
it was.
bad intentions?
I mean, it wasn't like sneaking on a plane.
No, but I don't know.
But now you can easily sneak on a plane.
Yeah, if you get
'Cause you're
hired,
gonna
you
be
can.
employed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true, and they have all my information.
Well, I think that's the least of the concerns.
But you actually got this job.
If I pass the drug test and the physical test, yes.
Do you know what they're on?
What do you mean physical test?
What drugs I'm on?
Yeah, know what drugs the tests are on?
I don't know.
Oh.
What do you mean? What they're testing for?
I don't know just what the test was going to be about.
It's going to be about drugs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
General knowledge of drugs, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. So none in particular, just all of them.
I'm assuming it's going to be about weed
Mm-hmm.
and coke
Yep.
and fucking, I don't know what other drugs there are.
NyQuil.
Yeah. Robitussin.
Fucking alcohol, man.
Ooh.
Nah,
legal
that one's cool,
drugs.
they said.
Ooh.
That
Oh, it
one's like mad legal and shit, dude.
That's why the pilots drink so much of it.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
I believe it.
Oh, yeah. You got to be wasted to fly something.
Oh,
that big.
absolutely.
That would probably be a lot of fun.
Kidding me? Be a blast.
So, Mark, all I'm saying is now that I have a job at the airport, any fan of the Fancy Lad podcast can reach out to me
Mhm.
via the Fancy Lad podcast DM,
Yep.
and I will go visit them personally
Yeah, you hear that? Just hit up Fancy Lad Podcast on Instagram.
for a small fee of $99.99 a day.
Yeah, and Big will come visit you personally.
I'd be surprised if that's how working at an airport works. You can't just board planes at will.
Oh, no, you could. I could fly for free wherever I want to go.
Right, but
Well, you
you
can't
have a
just board the-
job.
plane at will. Well, but like when he's
I
off
look
work.
at if there's a ticket available on my day off, and then I board the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go to Texas or whatever.
Yeah, to visit Todd Falcon.
Yeah.
He
You're like, "Yo, what the
retired,
fuck,
huh?
bro?
Huh?
He retired.
Todd Falcon.
Todd Falcon.
Yeah, Todd Falcon.
You look like, for a second, you look like this is the first time you were hearing this news, and I got worried.
Wait, he retired?
I know that.
I should have told you that before we re-upped on all those transfers.
God.
I think that board is sick. You still have many of those?
Yeah, I got maybe 100 or 2, or I don't know, something like that. You want one?
I'd get one, yeah.
Yes.
It'd be cool. That's one of those like one run type things.
That is
Like
a
that
one-run
VHS
type
board
thing.
is going to be around forever, right? So,
Probably, yeah.
like, why not get the one that's only going to be there once?
Right, like
those
Matt
old, like
Tomasillo Pro Model one.
the Muscle Man one.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, pretty much besides the VHS graphic, I'm guessing a lot of the boards are just going to have a one run from here on out.
Yeah. What about yours?
That's one run. I only have like a few left.
Oh, that one's sick.
This is one run. Get ready for the next one.
What about Abe? Well, he's had
He's
two
already
boards
had two.
already.
Get ready for the third. That's the whole point of a company.
Is Eric going to get a board?
Oh, does he skate?
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
Eric, if you're out there, do you skate?
That shirt is sick.
That
You
is
got
your
a shirt?
Yeah, that's true.
Pro shirt.
Yeah.
You guys do wheels? Can you give people wheels?
Yeah, wheels are too much of a... they're not a good investment because if you make wheels, you can make wheels, but they're going to be shitty. They're not going to be as good as Bones or Spitfire.
Right.
How do you compete with those two
How do you
companies?
compete with the only two companies that make good wheels?
I liked Satori.
I mean, besides, of course, Acid Wheel Co.
They're
and...
out of business.
No,
Are
they're not.
they? Oh,
And
Satori.
Satori
Satori's-
Movement.
I like Satori.
And
any other wheel company that may want to sponsor Fancy Lad?
exactly. Like maybe Ricta, OJ.
Bone Spitfire.
But you get what I'm saying. Board
I
wheels
getcha.
suck. Team.
Board wheels.
you
We've
know
been
what I'm
thinking
saying.
about
Board
making
brand
board
wheels
wheels.
suck.
We've been thinking about making board wheels.
What about Tony? He doesn't have any signature shit, right?
Just those signature Fancy Lad jogging pants we made for him.
Yeah.
It would be sick if you guys made a tracksuit.
We were just going to make some Tony DeRosa leggings for the ladies.
Mm.
Or whoever.
I mean, people like novelty items like that.
It's true.
They just have Tony on them. Tony's face.
Yeah. Like I said, he's never spoken to me directly. I bet he would not like that.
He's never even looked you in the eye directly, I take it.
Yeah, we've
We've made eye contact.
Yeah, we acknowledge
We've
each
locked
other's
eyes.
existence. Yeah,
Yeah, we've exchanged glances.
yeah,
Longing stares.
yeah. Merchandise. That must be exciting to come up with.
You'd think so, but then you just have this overwhelming pressure to actually sell all of it.
Mm.
You're like, oh, shit.
Oh, I have a one-of-a-kind Fancy Lad item. That Brian Eno Before and After Science
That's
Fancy
true.
Lad T-shirt.
That's true.
It's the only one in existence.
I had that stencil, and yeah, it's the only one in existence. It was a complete afterthought to just make it a Fancy Lad shirt, but I said, hey, why not, you know?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Appropriate someone's image.
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
not?
Every other company
Oh.
does it. They just take something and they put their name on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, it's cool. It's you guys still make that Clockwork Orange T-shirt? Speaking of which,
No.
why
The very
not?
first T-shirts that we ever printed.
Yeah, they're sick.
Maybe. Tony tried to clean up one of the files and send it to me. I could maybe do a reissue of that. I remember the owner of Welcome bought one of those when I first released them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
that was
cool.
nice of him.
well, it's a good shirt.
Thank you, bro.
It's an inspired choice there. How about those hoodies? They must do pretty well.
The one of a kind ones did, with the cat on the back.
Yeah,
Those had a good run. I guess I could probably bring them back, maybe. The heartogram ones, not so much.
Surprising.
Those are funny.
I thought it was surprising.
Those
Yeah,
are
I thought
funny.
they
It's
would
all
sell more.
depending on who you ask, I guess. But
Is that not a registered trademark?
and no one buys any small anything. I should not order small anything ever.
Yeah.
It's a waste of money, and then I end up with just a bunch of small T-shirts and hoodies, and I don't know what to do with them. So reach out to me if you want anything that's small T-shirts.
Give them to children.
Yeah, if you wear a small size T-shirt or hoodie, hit up fancyladpodcast.com.
Fancy Lad Podcast.
We'll redirect you to the Fancy Lad Big Cartel.
After you subscribe and ask a question for the podcast.
Yeah, and maybe rate and review on the Apple Podcasts or iTunes, whatever.
Exactly.
That's perfect. All right, let's take another quick break, and then we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Mark, Fallon, thanks again for being the special guest this week on the Fancy Lad Podcast.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Actually, Big, a few weeks ago, you put that a poll up on Instagram
A few
about.
weeks ago. What?
It was a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was
Wasn't that like in
definitely a few
August?
weeks.
It's got to have been more than that.
Really?
I'm thinking.
Well, do you even know what he's talking about? I don't.
Oh, no, I actually don't know what you're talking about. Go on.
You put up a poll on Instagram about whether something was a
Poll,
fakey.
like a pole jam?
No.
Like a pole you dance on.
No, less literally.
Oh.
When you
So like a North
canvass
Pole.
people for opinions.
Oh, okay. like
all
a
right.
census.
Yes. Not exactly.
Oh.
But about whether if you were to do a fakey ollie
Mhm.
and then, I don't know if I should say front or back. Let's
Fakey
say
ollie,
back for the sake of without starting a new argument.
or
Let's
just
say
say
back.
the popping truck.
Sure. Goes over the rail.
Yep.
Is that a fakey board slide or a lip slide?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And what
Right.
did you say it was?
Fakey lip slide.
Fakey lip
Because
slide.
you ollie and your back truck gets lifted over the rail as you would with a
In a
lip,
lip
slide.
slide.
If you were going front ways, it would be the exact same motion, but you happen to be going back ways. Fakey.
Right. Anyway, I disagreed with you at the time,
Mm-hmm.
but I now realize I was wrong.
It takes a really big man to admit that, Mark.
I think I was thinking of it like nollie.
I'm proud of
Like
you.
you nollie, your front truck goes over the rail. It's a
Exactly.
nollie board slide.
Common misconception.
Right.
Which, because when you're nollying, yeah, that is your front truck going over.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's a matter of trucks.
Yeah, what do you think? So if you were to...
It's just like that Depeche Mode song. It's a matter of trucks.
Yeah, that's low hit percentage on that joke, I think.
What? That was off their best album.
Yeah, but...
I mean, he got 2 out of 3.
yeah, here.
Right. Well, we'll see.
So what is it called then if you do a fakey ollie and then you go into, for example, a switch front blunt? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pantomime it with your fingers.
So you
Okay,
go
so
on the
this
pole.
is the rail.
Yep.
Fakey ollie to switch front blunt.
That'd be a fakey nose blunt.
Mm.
I would think.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah. Because you can't switch stances mid-trick. That's why when you say fakey ollie to switch
Mhm.
front blunt, no, you started fakey.
I was just trying to describe it. I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to make a caption.
Listen, I know, especially by Tom's face, how he loves talking semantics.
No, I'm picturing it in my head. I'm trying to think if it would be front or back.
I love talking semantics. It's great.
It'd be front. Because you're it's fakey and that's front side.
But you're going into a backside nose blunt.
You land in a backside nose blunt, it's true. But I
Right.
would still call it front side.
Right, so that's where I'm confused. Because, so the fakey... So even with the back to the lip slide, okay, fakey, you're watching... assume this guy's goofy, okay? For all you Patreon viewers, you can see what's happening. Rolling up fakey. Really, that's back lip.
Yeah,
Body
you land in a
stance-wise.
back lip.
Yeah.
But as we know from
So this would be back nose.
skating standards,
Mhm.
that whatever trick it is,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter what trick it is. It's how you're approaching the ledge.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying if this is, so this you would call fakey back lip. Or still fakey front lip.
Okay, I don't know
This
what
is a
stance
whole-
you are.
Goofy.
It's goofy.
Okay, goofy. Wait. No, I would still call it a front lip. Wait, hold
Okay.
on. Goofy.
I'm just saying because
Sorry,
it's,
I'm regular, so it's confusing me. Yeah, no, I would call it a front lip.
because really you're doing it like a back lip.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I was staring like this for all you Patreon viewers. Because I was trying to think, would that be back nose blunt? Or front nose
Well,
blunt?
now that we've acknowledged that it is a lip slide, I guess we're willing to take it one step further into that debate.
Well, yeah. No, that's what I was saying. I was just trying to get into that. Now I'm actually confused.
Now we're gonna have a whole second poll.
Oh, man. Is it going to be
Speaking
after
of
the
the
first
two
poll?
decks, you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask, is one of these polls
I
for
don't.
jamming
Second poll.
and one for dancing?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Nightcrawler out here.
Fucking Nightcrawler out here, Mark.
So if you do a backside 180 fakie 5-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you do it switch.
Squantch.
How do you say that?
So-
Switch backside
switch-
180. I don't know what you would call
Switchback 180 nose grind. It's a regular nose
it, but it's
grind.
not a 180 nose
right.
grind. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because, that's completely different than switchback 180 nose grind.
Yeah.
So switch backside 180.
Well, even before you get into the switch, when you do a 180 nose grind,
Mhm.
you think of a 180 to switch 5-0.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. So then the other one would be switch 180 to 5-0, right? Or would it
Yes.
be
No. Yeah. Because from your starting position, switch,
Mm-hmm.
it is a 5-0.
Right.
Okay.
But
No, but it's not.
but the 180 nose grind isn't a nose grind. It's a
Right.
switch
Right.
5-0.
It would have to be 180.
But it is the nose from where you start. when
Right,
you ollie.
exactly. So it would
So
be
that's
switch 180
that's the
5-0.
rule.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is an even hotter debate than the whole fakey lip, fakey board, in my opinion.
Fuck.
Because this one's got me shook. I didn't know it was going to shake me until you threw switch into the whole, until you threw Squantch into the whole thing.
But it
Yeah,
shouldn't change anything. Switch is the only thing
It
that really
shouldn't
changes
change
anything is fakey.
But when you start going switch 180, you know,
I'm perfectly comfortable with saying switch 180 nose grind, meaning a switch 180 into a regular 5-0. It's a switch 180 nose grind.
oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Then let's go with that for the sake of, consistency.
You know, I think it's weird when that's the only switch trick someone can do. I'm trying to think of it. I know there's maybe it's not the only one, but I remember there's maybe That's Life, some Corey Duffel part. Like the only switch trick he does is that. And he
'Cause
has
it's
5 of them.
Yeah, because it's a switch ollie quickly into a regular grind.
Right, but why do it?
Yeah.
Just be a non-switch guy.
Yeah, know your strengths.
I mean, he
Know
did
your
it just fine.
weaknesses.
It's just weird when someone, I think Justin Roy might be in the, he does switch barley grinds, I think.
Yeah, switch barley grinds I was going to mention too.
I don't get that trick
Eric
at all.
can do those,
Yeah, I don't get it.
but I can't do them. I can only do the regular barley grind.
It seems like it'd be harder because you could do regular Smiths just fine.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Okay, so what would you call it if you did a switch 180 to actual? All right, say you're going up to a ledge regular and you do 180 fakey 5-0. All right,
Yeah.
what do you call that switch then?
Well, the 180 fakey 5-0.
Well, that's the
I'll
same-
call it 180 to 5-0. So switch should be the same thing. Switch 180 to 5-0. But I know it's when it's switch. Sorry, I'm a little further away from the mic. When it's switch, all bets are off. People are
God, all bets are off.
People are just gonna think that you did a switch 180
It's mayhem
into
out
a
here.
regular footed trick.
It's like the fucking purge out here. When it's switch, all bets are off.
All bets are off when it's Squantch.
Hide your wife, hide your kids. Squanch season.
It's open Squantch season all summer long, boys.
I like that term. What's the last switch trick you did, Tom?
I did a switch flip the other day.
Oh, that's cool.
I've been trying to get them more consistently than not.
I didn't mean that to sound accusatory. I was trying to direct a
That's
question
weird,
at
'cause
you
you
instead
sounded-
of. I know I did.
Yeah, it
instead
sounded
of big.
very
I just
accusatory.
keep asking big questions, and you're sitting right there.
Go ahead, ask me what the last switch trick I did was.
I was going to. I was being polite.
Fucking asshole. He was being
damn
polite.
it,
He was
I'm
trying to
sorry.
include me in the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go ask Big another fucking
Yeah,
question?
yeah. What was it?
Switch tray
Yeah.
in your face.
I don't see why that is bad for me.
Because you think you're the switch tray king, but then
Right,
Big and Johnny
yeah,
Layton
yeah.
show up to the skate park and you can't tell which one's which.
Yeah. I remember one time, you remember that weird S promo that came out in like 2005? I think it was in black and white. It was like 20 minutes long. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
It's that weird time when they still had Mike Taylor
A
and P-Rod.
special? That one?
I don't know.
That was a full video.
Yeah, this was just a little promo. It was like 15 minutes maybe.
I don't know.
Anyway, one time I was watching it at the shop, and P-Rod did a tray flip off some kicker over like a barrel, and then he did it switch, and it looked exactly the same.
Mm.
And I was watching it, like, oh, that was sick. And Roman was there. He said, why? And I said, because it was identical. And then he said, why is that a good thing? And that changed my opinion of it.
Blew your mind.
Yeah, it really did.
Leave it to Roman to blow your dome off.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
is
I
that
do
better?
Well, I think because it implies that you have the same level of skill.
Same level of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Barley's last line in Welcome to Hell.
What do you mean?
It's just a mirrored line. Barley grind down the handrail.
Oh,
switch,
yeah,
Barley
yeah.
grind down the
Yeah,
handrail.
that's a little different.
A little different. And it was in the line. But you get the point.
Yeah, I get the point. But I also see what Roman's point. Like, it's not like things should look different. It's
Yeah.
cool when, because otherwise you're just like, it's robotic.
Right.
Beep boop boop boop.
It's like
Program to tray.
it's like when you buy like fucking organic apple, man, and it's got
Mhm.
like all these like pimples and holes and worms coming out of it. And that's how you know
Organic
that
worms.
it's good, Mark.
Those
That's how
worms
you
are
know that
organic.
it's good for
I
you.
don't mean to be one of those.
Those worms have been
I'm
eating
the one.
quality
I'm the one
organic
being saying that.
compost.
Okay, not you, me.
I feel like you're exaggerating what I was saying for
No,
comedic
I'm
effect.
using it as an analogy towards nature and the food that we consume, similar to the content that we view on a day-to-day basis.
How dare you say Big was exaggerating anything for comedic effect?
Seriously,
I'm not trying to spot the bits here.
Oh, you're not trying to be a Peteman.
No, I did like that episode.
Dude, you're
though.
like
That was pretty
fucking.
good.
Why don't you go keep watching your fucking P-Rod parts with all the fucking preservatives in them, bro? And when you get fucking colon cancer, you can come back and talk to me when I'm chomping on that fucking munchy worm, bro.
Yeah.
I would love an apple with raspberry preserves in it, though. That would be great.
That would be pretty good.
That sounds delicious.
Right in the center. Just inject it right in the core.
Not like a munchkin or like a donut hole for all you people that don't go to Dunkies every day.
Dumbasses.
Fucking idiots. Yeah, like the
Seriously.
Dunkies.
Yeah, they got that spider donut right now. You know what I'm talking
yeah.
about?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
donut
that's-
with the donut hole in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you bite into it and like fucking
Spider eggs
200
come out,
baby
yeah.
spiders crawl out and
Yeah.
they start trying to crawl into your mouth.
ears,
Yeah.
and mouth.
And then they like all
Nose.
team up and
To
hold your
what
mouth
end?
open.
Yeah.
So the mama spider can come out and
Yeah,
go
and then
in, goes
and
down
then the
your tummy.
father spider comes out and he fucking
wreaks
sticks
havoc
his-
for like 20 minutes. And
Yeah.
then he said he was going out for a pack of cigarettes. That was 3 days ago.
That was an actual plot line in Married with Children.
A spider going out for a pack of cigarettes?
Where they had. Do you know what I'm talking about? Did you watch that?
No, but Caleb has been rewatching it, so I'll ask him.
Like in a later season, they introduce a child for some reason, and
Those idiots.
it's someone's nephew or something, and literally his parents come and drop him off and say they're going to cigarettes, and they never come back. But it's a joke on the show.
That is a funny joke.
That's a pretty funny joke.
Yeah, I think there might be a dog too. I don't know. It got pretty wacky towards the end.
I like that show because Al Bundy's such a loser.
That's yeah. I think that's the appeal of it.
Yeah,
I
that's why
like
I
it
think it's
because
funny.
Peg Bundy is such a fucking babe.
She
I know,
must be
she
like
always wants to
20
have
something
sex.
in that show.
Yeah,
and
right.
Al's always like, no, pig.
No, pig. I got my hand down my pants right now.
Yeah, I don't even. What does that even mean?
Oh, ow.
Oh, he's just relaxing.
Like, sitting
Just
in a
like
closet.
guys are gross. This is what they do, Mark.
But I don't really see the appeal of it.
Because his belt's so
Nice.
tight from working, he's got to like relieve some of the.
Right, but
like-
he could unbutton.
he could unbutton it, but he's too lazy. He just has to
Yeah,
stick
stick
his
your
hand.
hand
right
I don't
down.
think
Keep
that's
your
what
hands
it. I don't
nice and
think
warm.
that's what it is.
Oh, after a long day of work,
I
know,
think that's
helping
what it
people
is.
try on new
I don't
pairs
know.
of shoes.
I'm
It's
not
nice
convinced.
to feel your fingertips against your own pubic hairs.
Yeah. Go ahead, try it out, Mark.
And by the way,
Try it out.
they're both really doing this
Yeah, all the
right now.
Patreon viewers.
Oh,
can see
yeah.
it.
Feels good.
It's nice. It makes you think, yeah, when was the last time I took a shower? Well, that's definitely a sprinkle, and I haven't had ice cream or a donut in several days.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
This
that's
is
not a
vulgar.
sprinkle. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So to answer your question,
switch tray.
switch tray.
Right. Thanks.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Switch Tray, big, and all you listeners out there, here's a little Thrasher Magazine update.
Tom, Thrasher Magazine. Tom,
Thrasher
Thrasher Magazine.
Magazine.
Update.
Update. Yeah. Here it goes. Yeah, I got Thrasher Magazine, finally.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. It's great.
Is that the
Scrolling
one with
through.
the one with the sticker?
No,
You
I
know,
did
sorry.
not get the one with the sticker.
you know, Seabotch told me that he also didn't get the one with the sticker.
That's fucking bullshit. Why are they going after me and yell eggs at Chris Botch? Not giving us Fancy Lad stickers.
But it's good to know that you have the subscription.
I got the subscription. I got one magazine. I think it's the one after the one with the sticker.
Yeah.
I went through every page. I ripped every page out and tried to peel it away.
Is it the guy with the no legs on the cover?
I'm not sure. All I could tell from the cover is he's skating a handrail.
Yep.
Definitely had two arms.
Okay.
For sure saw a head on there.
Uh-huh.
After that, I kind of just was like, where's my sticker? Where's my sticker?
Yeah.
Where's my sticker?
Yeah.
And I did that for about 3 days straight.
Mhm.
Peeled all the pages apart.
Right. Rifling forward, rifling back.
Yep, trying to just figure maybe they're in between the pages. Maybe
Right.
maybe the mailman got a little excited before he delivered this copy, and some of the
Absolutely.
pages have fused together.
There.
But no sticker in sight.
Which sticker is it, by the way? Is it the yin yang one?
It's the
Mhm.
yin yang, yeah.
I heard Fisk came up with that idea.
Yeah, he had it just like drawn out in a notebook or something.
That's cool.
And I just redid it.
It's good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Good job, Fisk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job, Fisk.
Just stand on a
Yeah.
fucking skateboard once in a while.
Yeah, try standing on a board. Yeah, Mark, talk shit about Fisk more.
Oh, yeah. You should get me and him on the same episode. It'll be a fucking nightmare.
Oh, God. I'm feeling anxious just thinking about it.
Yeah. Every time I see him, it takes me like 2 minutes before I just start to get extremely annoyed by him, or he starts lecturing me about fucking coriander or something.
Coriander, huh?
Well, you need to know more about it.
I think you're
I-
thinking of Herb Campori for the listeners who really want to know what they should be consuming.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good to see him sometimes, but sometimes less so.
Mm.
Anyway, I mean, I love Fisk, but I also don't like to be around him.
Big, what was that Clown Shoes brand beer you just cracked into?
That was me cracking into a Clown Shoes brand beer?
Look into your hand.
Guess so, because I'm holding one right here.
Yeah.
And it turns out this is the looks like the Intergalactic IPA.
I think that's right. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a few feet away, and you're shaking the can, so it's hard for me to tell. But I think it does say Intergalactic IPA, or something like that. But
Something
you're
like
shaking the
that.
can.
It's got like
far
an
away.
astronaut on the
You don't have
cover.
your glasses.
Yeah, no, I don't. For all the Patreon viewers,
You'll
looking at
vouch
this,
for this.
even though when we made the pedophile joke earlier, you did say that I was wearing glasses. That was a joke.
That was before the break, before you lost your glasses.
Yeah, exactly.
When we went whitewater rafting
Exactly.
on the break.
Yeah, and then I lost my glasses in the stream.
When we were whitewater rafting.
Whitewater rafting on the
Well,
break.
break.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just looked at, I just threw Clown Shoes in Google real quick,
Mm-hmm.
for real. There's this arcade bar in town. in Downtown Crossing, they're having a Smash tournament right now.
Oh, I saw that posted.
Dude, which
the other
Smash,
day.
bro?
The new one.
New.
That new?
Mark, if you were in that Smash tournament, who would be your
Olimar.
main? Who?
Olimar.
Really?
I like.
You are Pikmin.
I mean, Pikmin's sick, but it annoys people when you beat him.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of Bitman on the show, but you, my friend, are a Pikmin.
Yeah, I like Olimar. He's kind of an underdog, you know?
Yeah, it'd probably be that fucking jock Pokemon, whatever his name was.
Yeah, I don't think you really are like him.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're more like King DDD, that jock penguin ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm more like King
I don't
DDD.
think that's true either.
DDD.
Just because his name's big, he doesn't have to be a large character.
So who do you think I'm like, Mark?
Simon.
I'm kind of like
Belmont.
that is nice of you to say, though. Simon.
You got similar hair.
Yeah,
You currently have a similar jacket to his vest.
nice.
You always remind me of the Mii sword fighter.
I was going to say, I'm kind of like a dark pit when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there someone in your life that you're nearly indistinguishable from?
Yeah, you.
Oh, shit. Does that mean I'm Pit?
That's so
Yeah, you're
funny.
pit.
Fuck.
Dude, the amount of times that people have asked me if you two are brothers is, I'm sure people have asked you guys more than me,
Yeah.
but
Maybe.
especially Yelleg's friend Tyler from work. You know Tyler.
Yeah.
Tyler's the man.
He thinks we're related?
Every time I mention, like, you know, if he's like, what did you do? It's like, it's going to involve either Big or Mark.
Sure.
You know? And I'll be like halfway through the story, and he's like,
Which
which one's your roommate and which one's Fancy Lad?
Yeah.
I don't think
And
it's
it
that.
was like, and I was like, oh yeah, I went to Ula and Big gave me, you know, coffee, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, Big's your roommate, right? No. Mark's my roommate, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Get right, Tyler.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're
I
right,
guess, I mean,
Tyler.
we kind of look similar. Recently,
Pale?
I don't see it.
Pasty?
I
Psychotic?
don't see it.
I think I see it. I
mean,
think he
you're
looks
both
more like.
tall, and I mean, you're both big dudes. You're both big, tall dudes.
Yeah.
You know, stature-wise, it's like, oh, and you're both have the same skin complexion. I don't want to say what it is.
Pale?
All the Patreon
Pasty?
viewers, yeah,
Psychotic?
pale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to become
yes.
a male model.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, somebody told me the other day that I was white. And I
Is
was
that
like,
news?
Yeah, and I was like, you couldn't have told me this sooner?
Mm.
What the fuck?
You must have felt like an idiot.
I did. And I was like, you know, if you had food on your face, I would have mentioned that to you. So, yeah, I'm just still trying to cope with that.
You know, I don't think I've ever done a good Smith grind. That makes us very different.
Thank you, Mark.
Nor
How does that make you different?
Oh, this is famously.
That was mean.
Famously one of,
Oh, this isn't happening again.
or a backside blunt slide. I think maybe once in my life I did one of those.
Okay, good. I will say I can do backside blunt slides.
That is
I
one
don't-
of his 5
I
tricks.
don't understand them at any level.
That's right. I upped you to 5 tricks, Big.
Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Up
You've
from
earned it.
3?
Yeah, from 3.
Tray flip, Smith, blunt. So what are the new ones? That weird like thing where you hit a bar behind you or
Yep,
something.
that one.
Big's backside tail
Oh, you
bomb
mean the Big Zender?
Yeah,
should probably include an impossible in there.
sure.
Impossible burger from Burger King.
Yeah, it's still up for debate. It's hard to compare. I've never seen any since your Impossible's like the first like legitimate Impossible. It's hard to compare it to anything else.
Well, now
Whoa.
that Dylan's dead,
That's true.
What about fucking Ed?
yeah, maybe if he's tail grabbing that shit.
Okay, fair. The one
Like
I
a-
was thinking of
yeah,
was a
exactly.
tail grab. Oof.
Yeah, legs it at Pebbleton's
yeah, now I
tail.
look like a real idiot.
Yeah, Ed. Anytime you want to come on the podcast and have an impossible off, we could eat impossible burgers too.
That's true. And also,
They are
you
vegan.
You could sketch us naked in the Fancy Lad podcast studio.
That's true. If you could do a naked sketch of me and Tom for the new logo,
That'd be perfect.
I'd appreciate it.
And also our Rhino in the studio, in-house Rhino. He's probably down for a nude sketch since he never wears clothing.
Allergic to dogs. Don't put a dog in the sketch.
Yeah, because his caricature is also allergic to dogs.
Also, Tom didn't actually craft a map since the last podcast. He just posted an unfinished map and just wrote really big on it, not Cleveland.
Well, I figured that would be enough for you to understand. I mean, I put where we were. Well, you see the pin that says here.
Yeah, and then there's nothing around the pin, and it just says not Cleveland. I don't know. There's no point of reference. You can't just put a pin inside a piece of paper and call it a map.
That pin says here. We are here. The pin is there.
Yeah.
So we know that the pin's here. We're
And
there.
the only thing that it says next to the pin is not Cleveland.
What else do you need to know?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Thank you.
I missed a lot of lore in the one episode
you
that I
didn't
haven't
see,
listened
I was
to.
going to say you haven't seen the last episode yet. Well, you'll catch up.
Yeah, I know.
Something
I
to
keep-
look forward to.
Oh, that
planning
must
on
be
it.
exciting for you.
You're
Know
like
about that
you're
map.
literally living in the future right now, Mark. It's like we visited you from the future,
Mhm.
and we're talking about the past that you're about to.
And we're like, I'll
Wow.
be back. Yeah, I'll be back.
yeah.
Yeah, all right. I don't have anything to do with that.
You don't have anything to do with the new Terminator.
I don't think that looks very
You mean
good.
you
No.
can't comment on the last episode of the podcast that you haven't even listened to? You have nothing to say about it.
No, I meant I don't know what to. I didn't know a way to follow up Tom's Terminator reference.
Oh. Well, he did a pretty good Arnold impersonation.
Unlike, well, I shouldn't say some people. I think Tom's impressions are very good, and I encourage them.
Thank you.
Are you saying that you don't like my impressions now?
I mean, Tom has a few that he goes to regularly. I guess I don't really think of you as an impressionist. Can you give me an example
Yeah,
of one?
like here's my Joker impression.
Oh, looking forward to this.
I don't want your money, Batman.
So you liked the movie?
That was good.
Thanks.
Yeah. What else you got? Anything? You got go-tos?
Yeah, I got let me see here.
Isn't someone doing Andy Roy, or is that just Tom?
Who's that?
Yeah, he does a better Andy Roy. I don't have the Andy Roy.
It's
just
all the
quite
teeth. You just
yet.
got to hold the teeth out. Who's that? Who's that? There we go. That was good. What's that? What's that? That was a good Andy Roy.
Thanks.
Could you do a Rodney Mullen impression, you think?
And I remember talking to him, thinking to myself, convinced that he wasn't suicidal.
Okay.
Suicidal.
He had a legitimate reason to be emotional about it, talking about his friend killing
yeah,
himself.
I know. All right.
yeah. I've heard it all before.
He has that same tone talking about like fucking inward heel flips.
My dad, I remember just ringing in my voice. It's all very temporary. Very temporary.
That's good.
Thanks. Put me on the spot here.
I know. I didn't mean to. I just thought it would be a nice one.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Oh, well, you guys do Clancy impressions all the time.
Who?
Which I have to say are fairly accurate.
what the fuck? Are you fucking serious right now? But who?
Does he speak in videos much? Like, are people going to understand that?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you really have to know him.
Yeah. It's cool that you keep bringing it up.
Yeah, probably adds to our viewership quite a bit.
Mm.
You were the one who brought him up.
I just mean, like, because I've heard you guys do it before and I think it's accurate.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
You don't think I really fucking sound like that, do you?
Yeah, it's obviously exaggerated, but I think in the right way.
Good, you don't really think that I sound like that?
He's in what, New York now?
Newark.
Newark.
Yeah, he's in Newark.
It's probably a lot cheaper
Yeah, it's like the big city, but it's like
than that
a little
airport.
bit chiller, dude.
And Abe lives in Baltimore.
Yep.
Tony's in Western Mass.
Uh-huh.
What's the deal?
What's the deal?
Is that one? That's one of Mark's famous impressions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd get my Seinfeld
Yeah.
run up there.
So, what's the
Dude,
deal?
we're like Flip, Mark. We're going international, but just within the nation.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finally got Daniel Sarenzini to sign on.
Yeah. So, just trying to, spread the love. We decided we would start in Boston, and we would just take all the Boston people and just start scattering them around, you know?
Close, but not close enough that it's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
How long's Matt's part going to be in the new video? Like 11 minutes?
No, probably not that long, because he used all of his footage for trampoline jump, and then made all of his made another part
Instagram.
called Instagram, Ronnie Mullen on Bath Salts Round 3.
Mm.
Did you see them talk on the 9 Club about it?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it?
Sure. I don't really care much about those guys.
Well, Rick Cossack.
Yeah, Rick Cossack is cool. I don't know. I don't want to say shitty things about rival podcasters.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true. We are so close.
I don't want to start a fight between you and him.
Yeah, and I want to, I want to keep it civil when
is Chris Roberts still pro?
The view count. What?
Is Chris Roberts still pro?
Probably not.
You never know.
He probably
you never know what chocolate. I
That's
think
true.
Jerron Wilson is still pro.
Chocolate, maybe the most
girl.
boring team of all time. Maybe.
I'm sure there's a more boring team. Let's try to figure. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Let's get to the bottom of this. Because chocolate's pretty fucking boring. That's been like their bread and butter for like at least like 15 years.
Yeah, but Mark Johnson and Jerry Sue skated for them.
But that was like after they like decided to leave Fun Time for some boring ass paycheck.
Yeah.
Not to say that the paycheck was boring. It was probably a lot more than they were getting on Enjoy, but chocolate has always been boring. It's been Boring Girl, which was already boring.
Yeah, back in probably the Mouse time.
They had Stevie and Gino.
Well, yeah, they had Stevie briefly. I mean, just because they have people occasionally doesn't mean like they're overall.
Yeah, but like let's say use the Chocolate Tour as an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stevie's part is sick.
Yes,
and Stevie was on the team for like 5 or 6 years.
I love the bits.
They're all right.
They're good.
Sophia,
they're not great.
Sophia Coppola is one of them.
The bits are definitely like mediocre girl bits.
What?
Are you talking about girl bits over there?
Oh no! I'm not talking about the girl bits.
But
I'm
sometimes
talking about like how the chocolate tour bits are like mediocre girl bits.
But sometimes the girl and Lakai shit is too much. And
I didn't say that their shit was good.
Just say Spike Jonze. He's a real connector.
Okay, all right, yeah. I mean, the Paco shit is fun. I think.
Can't argue with that.
But
I think this all comes down to Mike York.
I'm not much of a fan. I think his FTC part is probably the best part he did.
Maybe. I can't remember anything, but I think
really don't
he's
like
kind of
his
the
right,
poster child of the chocolate that Tom's thinking of.
Yeah,
but,
I'll agree to that.
There is...
But like Richard Mulder is sick, but he gets like 40 seconds of footage every 7 years.
Not a lot of respect. I mean, Keenan, he was on chocolate.
Yeah, Keenan was good.
What has he been up to lately?
I don't know. We should get him on the podcast sometime.
We should try. Reach out.
Anyway, how do we start talking about that?
We were talking about River Phoenix.
No. Boo.
Okay, jeez.
I don't know why we let that one audience member and we mic'd them just so they could boo. That was a bad choice.
Fine, we'll get.
Did you ever have a chocolate board?
Podcast.
You ever have a chocolate board?
I had girl boards, but I don't think I had a chocolate board.
No. Tom,
I had girl boards. I never had a chocolate board.
Mm.
Although the girl boards are probably the same.
Yeah.
Same wood.
Definitely small tails.
Same
well,
wood.
all right. So they used to be super flat.
Yeah.
That was like their thing.
And flat, yeah.
But then they changed them. They changed the wood in like 2002 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like they got a lot worse. The shapes and the wood. But I mean, a lot of people switched to Chinese maple at that time. It wasn't unique, but
it's hard to find a good shaped board for a bit.
Yeah. I
mean, which was like pretty much all I wanted to buy at that point, was like the fucking worst shape.
Yeah, it's like 8.25 by 31. I had a Templeton
Didn't
that was
have
like
much concave either.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish I liked some of their stuff more. I do have a foundation board in the PJ part. When I do that heel flip thing, it's a foundation board.
Boston Massacre. Yeah. I remember that. I was there.
Yeah,
me and Wayne and John and Sean are in the background.
Yeah,
like Wayne. Definitely listening.
Wasn't it sick when Jeremy Klein did that with all the same front foot?
Yes.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that. I
It
thought
it was in an old Birdhouse video. It was
is
just
it
like the
Feaster?
trick you did.
Is it over that hip?
I forget what he did it on, but he just maybe like off a bump. But he just does a heel flip and then with the same foot brings it back and half flips it back.
Oh, that's way better.
Way better.
Yeah.
How's it
makes
make you
think.
feel?
Worse than Jeremy Klein.
Beard trick seems pretty fun. I kind of want to learn it actually.
All I did was, that was the first and only time I ever did it. Just move the front foot up so it's totally over the bolts like a Jeremy Ray kickflip.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do the heel flip, it's going to flip slower, so you have more time with the back foot to just knock it back the other way.
Yeah.
Especially if you do it off something that's like 3 feet
Yeah,
tall.
it seems like a doable late flip.
Late flip tricks are weird because you could, in some ways, it's way easier to do it off something, but it's also exponentially more dangerous.
Seen lots of ankle rolls on late flips.
Yeah.
John Tweak.
Mm.
Yeah, legs it to your ankle.
There was that thing at, I think it was a Somerville Middle School where it was that, like, kind of wide ledge that was probably like 8 or 9 feet tall with that thing at the end. You like do a trick over the thing at the end. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, just that thing that Leary rolled his
Tim
ankle.
Leary tried to kickflip it and fuck up
Yes.
his ankle.
Yeah, exactly.
I was there with
and you had to
Maddie.
drive him to the hospital, and you,
Oh,
were,
I was
you
15.
like barely knew how to drive.
Almost got hit by a car.
Yeah.
I think for filming for Boston Massacre, I tried to late flip that, and I almost did it a bunch of times, but I also like almost broke my ankle a bunch of times.
Damn.
And I was going super slow, which is,
Probably didn't help
yeah, it didn't.
to catch the late flip.
There was no catching involved.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
like halfway down,
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right.
Not a
see-
lot of late flips around that time, though.
Yeah.
You know, even
Yeah.
like Tweak 1, yeah, some late flips.
Yeah.
Back 180,
Yeah.
late flip.
Think of front shove, but it's front foot late flip. But yeah.
Yeah, but still, not a lot of people were doing that. That shit was pretty
Yeah, just
mind-blowing.
you and Grant
Well-
Patterson, really.
Anyone
That
out
was
there that
before-
hasn't seen Mark Fallon's part in Super Tweak Brothers 3000 BC, check it out. I don't know if it's available anywhere,
It's
but
not.
look up Evan Pedisano. He might have a copy.
But
Yeah.
that was a good thing about having all those old videos at the shop is you could watch all that stuff. And
Got
not,
some inspiration.
yeah, not just watch whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
the early 90s videos.
Yeah.
Animal
Abe's
Farm,
least liked
H Street Lick.
generation of videos.
But I mean, obviously I like it, but I get some people just think old things are less relevant. And I
Yeah,
think-
but they're doing there's so much shit in there that they're doing that was like the footage they captured was the only time
yes.
they had ever done it, and it
Yeah.
was like the first time it had ever been done or whatever. It's like that
I mean,
kind of that like takes away from, or it doesn't take away from, but it cancels out the bad landings or bad filming or whatever. the
right, but
sketchiness.
yeah, and even that argument, like, I don't know. Sometimes some shit is too pro, you know? You don't need a fucking IMAX camera on a dolly to get someone doing a ledge trick.
That's true. But it looks fucking sick when you do.
Well, dude, it's not the production; it's the fucking content, bro. That's
true,
why
you need
fucking
that time.
Anti-Hero could film fucking, John Cardiel fucking launching a fucking roast beef on a fucking camcorder, shaky camcorder. It's still gonna be the gnarliest thing ever, man.
Actually, when we went to Ithaca for the Boston Massacre filming stuff, Nate was there, Nate Riley, because he went there, so he was showing us all these spots. He wanted me to do. We're skating in this parking garage at night. It was me and Fisk and Corden and Nate. An inward heel flip nose grind on just on a curb, and he said he'd never seen anyone do it. And at the time, I had inward heels pretty good. I bet I could have at least done something. And I wish I did that.
Inward heel nose grind.
Yeah, but I thought it was stupid because it was on a curb.
You
It's
should,
like they're never going to use this.
You should have done inward heel nose blunt.
I can't do nose blunt. I've done like
Almost
2 of
seems
them.
Easier.
Does it?
Eh,
Well, I guess because
no.
it doesn't turn a 180.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been easy. Not for me.
Because you have to land a nose blunt.
To fakie.
Yeah, got to slide it.
To fakie.
Oh, so like an inward heel revert, but
Exactly.
the ledge is in the way.
But
Exactly.
that would just look like shit anyway, especially if
All right, then shove out of it.
No, what I mean is if you did an inward heel nose blunt to fakie on a curb and it didn't slide very much, it would very much look like you were just doing a
an
really
inward heel
bad,
revert on-
yeah.
With a curb that happened to be there.
All right, then 270 out of it.
On a curb.
Out of
There,
a nose
problem
blunt, which
solved.
is
The hard way.
You land fakie, and then you pivot the rest of the way with the trucks.
yeah. Well, it's since we're talking about something that didn't happen, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It's not really worth getting into that.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
Are you aware of what podcast you're on?
I also tried to varial heel a 10 stair.
That's funny.
Oh, wait, the one at Amherst? Is that?
Now in Ithaca.
Because I remember you, okay, that was an 8 stair, the one at Amherst.
Yeah.
I remember you trying to varial heel that.
Yeah.
I think that was right after Ithaca, actually.
Oh, and Southie was. Yeah, I think Southie was there.
Southie. You
see,
tried to
he
inward heel
ollied
it, but
I didn't even ollie it.
you
I was
tried to
just because it
varial
was
heel it, and you landed in a wedgie.
I wasn't anywhere close to
Not
it.
bad.
I was just, there was a camera there, so I thought I would pretend I was doing something that I would actually do.
Right.
Instead, I
Right.
did that fucking no foot thing and that 180 and then backside 180 late flip. Those are both in Ithaca.
Oh, that's
Half of
crazy
my
if
footage.
if you varial heeled a,
A
fucking
10.
10 stair, that would have been
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I
That
think
front shove you did down the Melrose High 6 is fucking.
I varial heeled that one time too.
That's a fucking.
I don't know why
Good
anyone
front
is
shove.
going
You
to
varial
find
heeled
this
that?
interesting at all.
Mark,
No
I'll,
one knows
I'll
who I
tell
am.
you
You'd be
what, I'm
surprised.
going to go ahead. I'm going to varial heel the Choice 5 down the street. I'm going to dedicate it to you.
Okay.
That's for you.
Varial heels are good.
Yeah.
Good trick.
Big, I'm going to switch heel it.
Nice, dude.
I'm going to dedicate it to you, dedicating that to Mark.
That's fucking sick,
It
dude.
is
You
And
got
speak-
switch heel down at 5, you think?
for sure.
Cool.
If Big Zo is varial healing it,
I'll
switch
fucking
heel it.
varial heel, dude. And I'll fucking land on the tail, and I'll break the tail, and I'll ride away like that. Chris Cole ride away. For you, Mark.
Well,
Chris Cole ride away.
I'll appreciate that.
But
That's a
I-
great feeling when the tail breaks and you just,
Keep riding.
yeah.
But I do have to go see Joker, actually.
Oh, yeah. What time? You need to go?
Yeah, I think I need to go.
Where is it? Where are you going?
Coolidge Corner Theater, the historical Coolidge Corner Theater.
70
It's playing on
millimeter?
70 millimeter.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss the opening because that's when he's like, well, you know what? I'm not going to be the Joker. I'm going to open a florist shop. And then after that, the rest of the movie is just him running his the florist. that
Owning
he
and
owns.
operating a florist shop?
Yeah.
Why did you spoil that for me? That would have been such a nice twist, and I wouldn't have even had to wait till the ending. It could have been a twist right at the beginning.
Well,
What time is the show?
9:30.
Well, I told Peter I'd meet him at his place at 5. I mean 9.
Oh, okay. I was going
You
to say.
got to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you got 5 minutes.
He doesn't live that far yet.
I
Doesn't
know,
live
but
that far.
you still have to
It's true.
go
Say
down
goodbye
our
to
stairs,
you.
go
It
over
did
there.
take-
go
it
up.
did
Goodbye,
take-
Tom.
He doesn't live that far, but it did take Big an hour to get here today.
It's true. I was on the phone, okay? Before I came here, I didn't even tell you.
Big
okay?
said,
I was
I'll-
talking on the phone.
I'm heading out now. And then here I am 59 minutes later about to call the police
Yeah.
and report a murder.
Yeah.
Listen, my friend's been murdered. I don't know who did it. I don't know where his body is.
He would be a
I
missing
don't even
person.
know. I
at
don't
that
even know
time.
if he's dead.
Yeah.
You would be a missing person. And you know what? You'd be missed.
I was going to say, you guys would really miss me?
Well, you'd be missing
Oh.
person.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't find my friend person.
They
He's
probably
supposed to
would
come
think you
over
were.
to record this podcast.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's how it would go.
All right, well, I can't wait to talk to you guys about the movie Joker next time I see you on the podcast.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Really looking forward to it.
I won't be here.
Are you going to make certain you're going to make it your business that you're not here, Mark?
No. I don't feel like too many people are going to get a lot out of what I had to say here, so I think you should have someone more
Oh,
relevant next
no.
time.
I got to say, trust me, when you were asking us questions, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
pure gold right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and also the way you say that implies that we have more people that we could put on the podcast.
Get
so
Steve Olson on here.
That's true.
Get John West on here. He talked to you.
We'll reach
Both of
out
them
to
are
him.
hitting us up all the
All
time.
right, Big has to go.
We keep reaching out to Callum, but he keeps canning beers whenever we're recording the podcast.
How convenient. Oh, how fucking convenient, Callum.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. It was great having you, Mark. Tom, thanks for having me as well on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping by to do the podcast before you went to see the Joker. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. I'm sure all the fans appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. And yeah, I'll let all my little monsters out there know how I like the Joker next week. Okay,
Okay, Big's taking off.
Okay,
his
I'm gonna
headphones,
go.
so I
I'm
guess
gonna go.
Big.
You guys could continue to do the podcast without me if you want.
This is the first time I've ever seen Big in a rush to do
Oh,
anything
he's
that
knocking the
he's
mic
had
over.
some sort of appointment for.
Just
in
leave
his
it on the
life.
floor.
I love the Joker,
Yeah.
the character, mostly the Heath Ledger one.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys all
Dark
next
Knight.
week.
If
Maybe
not,
Big.
also
Maybe Big
Jack
will be here.
Nicholson.
Maybe not. Maybe he'll be
Hey, Victor's here.
gallivanting around the town.
All right, guys.
Bye, Big.
All right. Later, Big.
But I'll see you later.
All right, Mark. What do you say we wrap this up?
That sounds great.
All right. Cool. Well, it's wrapped up then. All right. We'll see you all next week. Bye.
Yeah.